I think for Secret to win this, they have to make sure they don't over-address the Brood. Like,
and still maybe just focused on trying to get a kill. They've got the pressure, building in, diving behind this tier 1. Starting to dance around mid-1, just using the Fire Spirits, not trying to take aggro from the tower to the Phoenix.
Yeah, he's gone for the double stout, as we've been seeing a lot of times on these melee heroes that you try putting versus the Broodmother. Ramsey's taking 4, 5 tower hits, 6 tower hits.
He's messed up. He messes up.
He got hit by the 5 or 6 times.
I mean, that was purely his own doing, going in and trying to get aggressive on mid-1 with Roger's out. Roger backs up, but he still sticks around and he doesn't manage to de-aggro. That was a rare mistake from a Ramsey's Brood. He won this lane. And sure, you know, Broodmother being a Broodmother, there are ways to recover and obviously go through those jungle elements of the map and really get yourself back on top.
Yeah.
But this PL, he's on track to be that issue that, as you mentioned at the start, is one of the big strengths that Secret can get away with. They can sort of sail mid-1 towards a good diffusal blade timing, get him moving around the map, get him on top of this void before no one sort of picks up his main item. VP's going to be in trouble. At the same time, top, no one's getting pressured. Bottom, Nisha does find the kill with the Shikuchi in top lane as well. No one will die. As goodness. VP, I mean, they're losing every single lane. As they are 6 minutes in, they're 3k behind. It's 4 for 0. Ramses, he's coming close, trying to dive underneath this tower for Puppey. Does get it. So at least find something, but it's a rough start for VP across the map.
And Ramses, he's cutting the creep wave, so what mid-1's actually doing is he's just like, okay, cut my creep wave, I'll cut yours, and he's actually feeling, he's gonna take this mid tower before a Brood does as a Phantom Lancer.
He's now starting to head over to the Ancients and jungle potentially of VP's half of the map. Safest place to be. What do VP do against it? They don't really have ways to head over and punish this PL as mid-1 is getting too big, too fast. Down bottom, ooh. Primal split. Does indeed come out in time to save him. But it will not be enough to fight back. As Nisha, you can see there, even seeing if he can chase down. He's still chasing the Primal Split. Maybe seeing if he can get the kill after the Primal Split ends. He chases again. He's going to find it, I think. He's on top of him with the Shikuchi. Oh, he doesn't get it. The greed, it punishes him. You can see it there. I mean, you knew how low the Brood was going into that split. It was always going to be tempting to chase him down, but it cost Nisha his life. Mid lane, back towards the action where mid-1 and Puppey are chasing down Solo. Solo will head towards those Ancients. Maybe see if he can go for a deny. Surrounded by the PL army and will fall. Jump forward for no one with the Time War because he goes straight towards Puppey. They'll get a trade. Mid-1, he's still trying to fight this. There's 3 against 1, but he's beating down onto Roger. He's trying to run, so the battle rush forwards. There's mid-1. He's taken 2 kills. Can he get out? He's got Doppelganger back up in a second. He should be able to walk this off, and yet no one backs off. He knows that he can't chase mid-1. As mid-1 just continues.
And look at Ramsey's out.
Oh, they're going to get him as well. Potentially the Frostbite. A Spirit Lance if he's got it. Doppelganger jump forward. Spirit Lance wasn't back up in time. Really not. This is just straight up outplay from Secret. As every lane being constructed and performed to a T, and it's VP is struggling. A Solo up top, he does have the backup of Roger. They'll come in with the dive and the Spirit's out. Zai's got the stick charge, he jabs with the Malphite holds back. No one jumps forward. They'll get the Chrono out to the 2 of them. Can they get some kills out of this? They'll get the Zai Veno. A look towards Puppey too. The bash comes in from no one. As VP, they're striking back. They'll get a couple of kills. Yapso's there though, so is mid-1. It doesn't matter that they're by the shrine. This heal's already been used. Mid-1, he still wants to fight this because Yapso, he's got the black hole. He holds 2 more down. It's a double kill for mid-1. Pasha will TP him with the Primal Split, but they'll nuke down the Phoenix with the Spirit Lance. Secret, can they get mid-1 out of there? He's still got a Doppelganger available out of the, as soon as he dropped back down by the Brew, so he can head to the side. He's going to hold it for now. Where's he looking to jump to? He's still trying to sort of fight back here in the midst of it all. He knows that he's got a chance of maybe finding Pasha. The clap comes through. Could he get Pasha with him? He can't. They kill the PL.
Very smart play by Pasha. He actually runs the Fire Spirit as well as the Earth Spirit down to that low ground. So mid-1's put in a position where he's like, uh-oh, I don't really know which way I want to doppel. So they kind of sandwich him and pick up a much-needed kill. Great job of recovering this early game.
Yapso has got the black hole back up.
And a full mech on top too. So this is a pretty tanky Enigma who can really turn the tides inside those team fights.
They're going to make a bit of a go onto him here. The 3 of them, they do have a Chronosphere if they need a jump forward. They're not going to mess around. No one commits it, make sure there's no chance of sort of a kickback with a potential black hole. Does VP pick off another across the map? to sort of cut the waves, slow down any sort of push that Secret may want to try and get together at this early point of the game. Still just 15 minutes in, Secret with the 4K advantage.
They're feeling very strong right now. Just whenever they're grouped up, YapzOr's pushing down bottom, but they know how powerful they are at the moment. Is Pasha
trying to play a bit of action. It's Pasha pops the primal split. They do get the stun onto mid-one. The rest of VP coming up with the fire blast. Mid-one just gets locked down on the front of the fight. Roger dives in with the Battle Fist, stops him from getting the supernova off. No one's got the disable onto the Weaver. Do they have the damage to kill off Nisha before the bash? The stun! They've got it! Pasha with the primal split micro has the control the VP need to get 2 cores. Big ones as well, maybe even more, as they'll get a blast onto Zai. YapzOr does have the black hole, and VP will respect that. I don't think they're loading up for this pressure in the mid. Absolutely not. They've found that tier 2 tower. They know that the full team fight is not online from VP. Just keep pushing. They have that Aegis. What can VP do to try and slow this down? Ramsey's trying to poke him from the side, but mid-one, he'll go straight across. Start to look to target the Spider. Bottom lane, VP, they've got Pasha TPing back. He has to get back. Even without the ult, they have to be here as a full fight. The Cronin does come in with the egg as well. Coming down, it's a good setup for no one. The supernova stun successful. Ramsey on top of side. And the black hole's there for YapzOr. It catches 2 of VP. It catches Roger. It catches no one. And they've lost 2. Ramses will be able to clean up YapzOr off the back of the fight as he gets the Enigma solo, trying to TP out, but the damage is too much from Secret. As VP will lose 3 outside of the base, Secret's still ready to push in, and they still have that Aegis untouched on mid-one.
And because they itemized, we were talking about VP, the damage issues are really starting to apply. They don't have all their ultis available because of the way those lanes went. This itemization, the Vanguard, the Guardian Greaves, they're tanky enough to sustain through this.
And that was the Chrono, that was the Supernova, and Secret, they're still pushing on. You didn't win the fight, you didn't push Secret back, so they're sticking around for as long as they can. As Roger TP's in, dive away. He has to be careful, and at the same time, they've got the frostbite onto Ramses. Ramses, he's trying to be healed up by the Sunray. It's not enough, as Ramses is dead.
And now Roger,
he's not got the dive either, as he's gone as well. Double kill for Nisha. Secret inside the base of VP. Just beating down onto these racks. Nisha really wants to finish this. Get those racks done. VP have brought back on 2.
YapzOr is back down. He's got the Greaves. He's going to be able to heal his team up. They can reset and just keep going for this rack. They should be able to clean it up.
There's nothing that scares them at all. And
no
fortification slows them down. What's the soonest ult that's going to be back
3 seconds for Pasha, but he's getting scouted. The Venom wards keep poking him. They see him on the side there. They throw the Gale on him. He's forced to split.
He'll pop the split indeed, but the racks, the melee, it's gone. Mid-one goes straight on top of Roger. Roger's frostbitten and he's held in place, but mid-one jumps outside of the base. The Spirit launched over the illusion, finishes off the burn. As Phoenix is dead, the full Ags now picked up as Bat. Mid-one's given a nice bit of a heal. As Nisha with that Aghanims, they can keep this push going. Outside of the base, they've caught Pasha as the primal split ends, as that is Pasha, dead for 70. 20 minutes into this game, Secret well and truly dealing with the Brood draft that VP tried to bring to this game, as VP, they are crumbling.
And they're still sustained. The Guardian Greaves, it's back up. Low cooldown, 35 seconds. Heals up his teammates. They commit for the dive. Ramses has the BKB. Goes inside, but he's trapped.
He's trapped. He's trapped in the trees. No one. He'll get a 2-man Chrono, but GG. It's all over. It's all over. It's the end of the road for VP. As Secret looking as hot as ever today on this ESL Finals day.